What's up, guys? We're gonna wait on some people to jump up in here and we're gonna talk about it. Any questions you got, feel free to throw them in the chat. Appreciate everybody that ever jumps on my lives, everybody that has subscribed. We're still getting people, new people every day. Not new people, but people coming back that have been subscribed for a long time. They're like, bro, didn't even know you were on here. Where you been? And so you guys know I changed the channel name. I was off YouTube for a long time, almost 2 years. So people are still finding out, but it's good to have you guys back. I can't see the thing right there. Tommy Thunder, what up, brother? ER, what's happening? What's happening? How you doing? Good to have you on here. This light thing is going crazy. Ronnie Poland, what up, brother? How you doing, man? ER said FYTON, it's FYTON. So it's super, like I do it all the time. I'll be trying to type FYTON, FYTON, and it comes out FUTON. Like super easy to do that. You got it, brother. Man, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Like I got a message 2 days ago on Facebook, and it was the guy. So I've told you guys when I escaped, when I escaped, I had been running. I was on foot for hours. I lost a lot of blood. I was hurt to the point I was like delirious. My feet were freaking toasted. I didn't have any shoes on for hours. And I was running through the woods. I was dehydrated. And so later that night, I got a ride. My buddy who helped me escape, he went across. We made it out of the woods, made it to this backcountry road. But what this guy told me, he was a kid back then. He was a teenager. I think he was about, I don't know, maybe he was in his early 20s, maybe he was 18. I'm not sure. I should have asked him. Real cool dude, by the way. He put his life in jeopardy to help me out. And the crazy thing, like he told me some things that I didn't even realize. And he excuse me. He's actually going to get on a video with us. I'm real busy right now, but when I go back to Florida, which is probably next week, I got to be out of here by December 8th. So when I go back to Florida, we're going to set up a video where you guys can hear his side, like everything that happened, which was really crazy. But one of the things he told me, I'm going to tell you guys on here today. One of the things that he told me was there was a do not approach, do not contact. So basically when they put out the BOLO, be on the lookout for a person that escaped, they said do not approach, meaning when the cops were to find me, do not approach me, shoot. I was like, what? And so when he told me that, I was like, no way, I had no idea. I mean, I know that when you escape, that they can automatically just shoot. But I did not know they actually put that order out that said, do not approach. So the fact that we're still here even talking about it, and the fact that like how many correctional officers surrounded the police car. The kid, well, I say kid, right? He's a grown man. He's 35, I think. I think he said he's 35. Yeah, he's 35. So that was in, yeah, so he was in his early 20s. But some of the things that he told me that I did not even realize were like, holy shit. That was a crazy story. But I can't wait to get him on here, man. It's going to be fun talking about it. Tommy Thunder, ER, Ronnie Poland. Big boy, what up, man? Hit that like, y'all. Joseph Clamola, what's up, brother? How you doing? Ibrahim, what's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah, autocorrect sucks, man. Big boy, what's happening, bro? Dude, I remember hearing your escape story for the first time. Freaking awesome, brother. I admire your dedication. Yeah, I'm definitely moving. Every time I start a video, it's like I get congested. I don't get it. A couple people messaged back the other day. It's like, hey, check out this, check out this. Somebody even said that they had an issue with like polyps in their nose. I'm gonna have to get that checked out because I hate it, man. It's aggravating. But yeah, I'm moving from here. We're about to be leaving California. We're going to Airbnb our house. We're getting it put together right now. Like, it's a lot of work to get it prepared because when you Airbnb your house, you can do it however you want. But when you're trying to really make money on it, Fight Clips, what's up, brother? Thank you, man. When you're trying to make money on an Airbnb, it's real critical to like depersonalize your space, remove all your personal items. I mean, you want to leave things there for the people to hang out and be comfortable and enjoy themselves. But all your personal effects, you want to remove. You want to put as minimal things, you know, you don't like, for instance, I had an 85-inch TV out here the other day. That's out on my back patio. I had to take that baby down. put the 55 or I think 65 or 55 inch. And then just all your personal pictures, your personal effects. You try to remove as much of that stuff as possible, man. So that's what we're busy doing right now. How long was I on the loose before they caught me? I think 12 hours total, not even a whole day. Terrible. Terrible. I was a terrible escapee. I did not make it far. I mean, I made it far considering the fact that I was on foot. I made it far considering the fact that they had hundreds of cops that were chasing me. When I say there was hundreds, there was literally hundreds. They were in helicopters, they were in boats, they were running through the woods, they were in vehicles. There was one point that we would make it out to like the roadway from the woods, come out to a road. It was at nighttime by this time. And every time we'd see any type of movement or headlights or anything, we'd lay down. Like, it's wooded where we were at. So when you lay down, and even though they were shining lights, they obviously never seen us. But we would lay down and they'd ride right by. We're like, oh man, they're heavy out here, man. They're heavy. They're trying to get us. Obviously, we're escaped from prison. They're trying to get us, right? But man, when the guy Sean, his name was Sean. He's going to come on here. Sean is the guy that gave me the ride. And I gave him a bunch of money, like a considerable amount of money for giving somebody a ride. And I'm going to let him tell that too. He said they kept the money. The officers took the money from him. There's some dirty cops out there, man, especially that area of North Florida. They took the money, never gave him a receipt for it, nothing, just took it. They said, oh, as long as the money isn't stolen, we'll give it back to you. Never gave it back to him. Crazy, man. Adam, Irish Conundrum. What up, brother? Everything's going good, man. Big Boy said, from what I recall seeing of your home, it's beautiful. Hoping it works out for you. Yeah, no doubt, brother. Appreciate you, man. Without giving specifics, what part of the country you shifting to? Florida. I'm going to go over to Florida. Not where I'm originally from. It's going to be a little bit outside of there, more toward like St. Augustine, St. Johns County. David Graziano, what's up, man? Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, we're going to be in a part of Florida, which I don't really, years ago I would not have done that. I wouldn't have went back to Florida. I would go only to visit. But at this point, you're looking at 22, 23, going on 23 years since my case actually happened in Florida. And, I still know a lot of people there. I know a lot of people. I mean, a lot of the guys that I grew up with, they're either they're dead or in prison or just all strung out on dope. A lot, like more than half, definitely, like way more than half. But I still know some guys there that know everybody, and they're like, man, there's none of the people around anymore. So, I don't want to go back there and get in those type of shit. I don't want to subject my family or anybody that I'm around to any type of danger or anything. So I've always been really mindful of that. But I've done some checking. There's really nobody left that's around that I would run into issues with. So yeah, Norfolk. What's up, brother? He said, might be able to hang. I go back to Jacksonville every year, but we go out to St. Johns County a few times while we are down there. St. John's nice, man. St. Johns County is nice. We went on an airboat ride last time we were in Florida. I took my nephews. This is crazy, man. This is a good story. So I'll always take the kids, my nephews. I actually got a little niece too, but she's a little bit too young. Like, and she's scared. Like she's a scary little thing, scared to get in the water. So we're like, man, we're gonna take the kids on an airboat ride, hoping we go see some alligators, whatever, just go on the airboat ride. And we go, it's over by St. Augustine. And this is crazy. We got all the kids, me, my wife, and 3 nephews. We get on the fucking airboat, and the dude told us, like he was telling all the rules, where we're gonna go, what to look out for. And he said one thing. He said, let me think what he said. He said, if it rains a little bit, you're gonna get a little wet. If it rains a lot, you're gonna get a lot wet, because we're not turning back. We're like, oh, okay, all right. Man, no more than 10 minutes of being on this damn airboat ride, it didn't just start raining, it started fucking pouring. Pouring fucking rain. And it was freezing ass cold rain. We were sitting in the very front, and the kids are like, they wanted to go back. They wanted to get off the boat so bad. They were not having no fun. And it rained the entire fucking boat ride. An hour of being fucking cold, miserable, and wet. It was terrible. Terrible. And the bad part was, that was the first time the kids had been on an airboat ride. They're probably like, if you ever mention airboat to them again, they'll probably be like, no way. We're not going on no airboat. Yeah. Tommy Thunder. Dad lives down in St. Augustine, Florida. Hell yeah. St. Augustine's a nice little spot, man. Cost of living in Florida will hopefully put a smile on your face compared to Cali. Cali is outrageous, 100%. So what I'm doing is, I'll tell you in just a second. Mark Saxton. What's up, brother from the UK? How you doing, man? Thank you for jumping on. Success over happiness. Success over happiness. All right. That's what you're looking for. That's an interesting screen name, because I say that because, and everybody's got their own path. Everybody's got what they're headed to do, what they're trying to do in life, what makes them happy. But what I always say, and what has been my experience, is the majority of people are seeking the same thing every damn day. No matter how much money you're trying to make, no matter what business you're trying to build, no matter what you're trying to do in your career, your relationships, everybody's after happiness. It's what it seems like to me. That's been my experience. It's like the universal thing that we're all after is happiness. So for me, it's like, I'd rather be happy. But then again, what is success? Because there is no true measure of success. So like, you could be broke and just be doing whatever the hell you're doing and still be successful if you're happy. Like, that's a good screen name, man. It makes me ask questions. I like it. He said, after hearing the story of your incident, I stay on the scene after any wreck I've been in, no matter how minor. Oh, no shit. What do you do? Are you a paramedic or officer, or what do you mean by you stay on the scene? Dude, in 2018, I rented a small John boat and took it Black Creek, Doctor's Lake, and didn't see one gator. When I was a kid, you'd see 100 a day. We didn't see any. It's the same area where you're talking about, not far. See no alligators whatsoever. Used to when I would be in Florida. We got 28 people on there. That's pretty good too, by the way. I appreciate everybody that's on here right now. I just did a video, long form video. I've talked about my going to prison, being in prison, prison stories. I've talked about the escape. But primarily, I really never put the whole story of why I went to prison on my channel. I talked about it on Big Herc's channel on Fresh Out, but I never put it on my channel. I was like, you know what? We're starting over. Let me put that on the channel. And so I just put that on there. It's pushing like right at 1,000 views right now. But what's crazy is a lot of people, and I'm looking at the analytics, YouTube's not notifying people. They're not sending out notifications. It tells you like where your video views are coming from. You know what I mean? It tells you geographically, if they're subscribed, what page they're coming from. Notifications ain't getting pushed. And part of that is I'm not monetized anymore, right? I'm not monetized anymore, so there's no benefit for YouTube to push my content out because they're not making any money off of it, right? But the fact that you guys are still here, man, fuck, that's huge to me. But it's definitely growing. Things are going to come back for sure. Let me see where we're at. Man, hey, and real quick, Norfolk, When I lived in Florida, I would take my jet ski out all the time in the little creeks around Jacksonville. We used to see gators everywhere. I was zipping through some, like there's a little small creeks that are like this. I had my little girl's mother on the back, and we come around one, and she flew off the back. Boom! Landed right by a gator. I was like, oh shit. It didn't go bad though, so it worked out. Adam Irish Conundrum. My friend lives in California and bitches. He could come back to Cincinnati or Florida. Yeah, man. California's great. I love it here. It's been amazing for me. Things have worked out really well. I've done extremely well here. Made some great friendships, built some great relationships. This has been a stepping stone for me. And I'll always live here. I'll always keep this house. But it's just too much bullshit here, man. The taxes, the implementation of stupid ass rules. Like by 2000, I think 35, no car that's sold, they all have to be electric, any of the new cars that are sold. The gas is always over $5 a gallon. It's just fucking it's outrageous. Norfolk said, spending the first 38 years of my life in Jacksonville, I've never been on an airboat. My buddy had one. There's a kid on here the other day. When I say kid, it was my friend's son. My buddy's son, Bobby Caldwell's son, was on here the other day and on one of my lives. And I mentioned to him, hey man, ask your dad about me and his dad been through some shit, like crazy shit. But Bobby had an airboat back in the day in his yard, and he had a pond in the yard. He just jump on the airboat and go in the pond. Credolt Farms, what up, brother? Adam Irish Conundrum. If it's a fender bender, just exchange info to avoid a ticket and points on your license. Oh, yeah. I had a fender bender a little while back when I was in Jacksonville. Dude rear-ended me. Boom. Totaled his car. And even my F-150 took it like a champ. But it's lifted really high, and it's got a fucking badass hitch on the back. Tar Hill PD. BB, what's up with that wrench, brother? Man, I can't do the wrench on the phone. I usually have my laptop, and now tonight you caught me without my laptop. I can't do it on here when I'm on here. But ask me the next time. If I got my laptop, I got you, brother. Dude K. Is that a trick name? I get tricked on there a lot. Southwest Florida here, Naples, and we all, hey, Naples is beautiful. Southwest Florida is a beautiful spot. My wife has, I don't think she's been down like Fort Myers, Naples. I'm gonna take her down there. Beautiful beaches, really pretty place. But that hurricane just ravaged that place down there, man. Success over happiness. My screen name is long-term fulfillment over instant gratification. Oh yeah, there you go. It's a reminder for me. The word that makes people ask questions. See, that's exactly what I said. It's making me ask questions. But yeah, long-term fulfillment. Big. Because now we live in a microwave society. People's, they are expecting instant gratification. If you don't get instant gratification, a lot of people just fold and break, or they're just like, oh God, nobody congratulated me. The fuck? You didn't do anything. Fuck instant gratification, and put in some work, put in some dedication. Like, put in the work of your mindset that creates a lifestyle that you truly fucking want, because instant gratification is bullshit. I mean, people get it. There's some people that hit it right out of the park, especially like with social media. They just get on there and either they're super fucking pretty people or they're just wild, crazy. Somehow they hit it right out of the park, instant gratification. They're fucking banking big. But that's not typical for most people. That isn't how the fuck it works. It requires you to put in effort, skills. Like, and if you don't have the skills, learn the fucking skills. Put in some dedication. Put in a lot of effort, grind. And the only way you can lose is when you fucking give up. Never give up. Where are we at? Adam, Irish Conundrum. I enjoyed that video at work the other day. Appreciate you watching too, brother. EMV. What's good, man? Straight from the 305. Is that, what kind of flag is that? Cuban or Puerto Rican? I cannot tell. And my eyes are not what they used to be, but I know he's from Miami. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Dude K. We getting infested by iguanas now. Man, I've heard about that. That and the fucking snakes. They're spreading from Miami through the glades to us on the Gulf Coast. That's crazy. Well, I don't know, man. Capture them and sell them. Norfolk. He ran over a gator on a jet ski. It was a stand-up one, and it was a complete accident. It scared the hell out of me. I was like 12. Damn, that's crazy. Did you jump out of the water? Cause dude, them fucking stand-up jet skis are wicked. Like they're right here in San Diego. There's a beach. It's called Fiesta Island. When you go to Fiesta Island during the summertime on the weekends, there would be a gang of fucking stand-up jet skis, and some of them are doing flips in the water. They're like, they'll just, I don't know how they do it, but it's pretty badass. Yeah, them stand-up jet skis are dope. Bill McDonald, what's up, brother? What up, brother? How are the views on the video yesterday? Doing much better than what previous. Like I was saying a minute ago, YouTube's not notifying people. And then I think also if people are getting notifications, they're like, what is this? FYTON? Who the fuck's this? And I think some people just unsubscribe because I got like right around 200 unsubscribes my first couple of weeks coming back onto YouTube. And I got demonetized because what happens is when you gotta, if anybody knows, it doesn't know, when you start a YouTube channel, you gotta have 4,000 watch hours. So they count the watch hours, not for shorts, for regular video. And you gotta have 1,000 subscribers. Once you pass that threshold, you can apply for the YouTube Partner Program, YPP. And then they put ads on your videos, which some people look at it like, oh, you're putting all these ads on here. The thing is, if YouTube's not making money, they give two fucks about pushing your video out. And so when you're not monetized, they're not making money. They're just having to share your video for free. Well, once you become monetized, it's in their interest to push your video more, right? And so when I look at the analytics right now, they're not sending out notifications, or nobody's watching the video from notifications. And like I said, because I have changed my channel name, I'm sure some people are probably like, who the fuck is this? What is this? And so, but that last video I did is definitely doing better. And so I got to get back to 4,000 watch hours. I have the subscriber count still, but what happens is if you're not active for, I think 90 days or 60 days, if you're not active and your watch hours drop below the 4,000 threshold, they demonetize you and they start you back over at 0 watch hours. Well, while I was gone from YouTube, not only did my watch hours drop, but I deleted a bunch of videos. When I went back and watched them, I was like, I can't watch these videos. So I fucking deleted them. So we're getting back at it, man. It won't be long. We're about 2,500 watch hours right now. So we got to get up to 4,000 watch hours. I'm going to be doing a cross-country live. Next week, I'm leaving California. I'm driving to Florida. And I'm actually going to have the bike with me. I'm going to have the bike on a trailer. I'm going to be towing it with the, I'm going to leave the car here. I'm going to be towing the bike with me, cross-country, because we're doing a giveaway on this bike. I'm doing a giveaway. There's 600 entries total that I had available. We still got quite a few entries. You go to FYTON.org to get an entry to win the bike. So I'm taking this bike with me because I'm gonna be living in Florida for a good year. So when I get over there, I'll be doing the giveaway from Florida. So anyways, I'm doing a cross-country road trip with the bike in tow. I'm gonna leave the car here. This is gonna be the next giveaway. So I'm giving away this car, which is a 2021 Polaris RZR. That's gonna be the second giveaway. And when the bike pops off and we come to give the car away, I'll just come back over here to get the car. I'm gonna do a little bit more work to it, obviously clean it up. But it's gonna say "Fight On" the side of it in red. Yeah, gosh, I know you know that, right? So these seats are dope. I love these seats in this thing. I had these seats. I ordered these seats and they made them. They diamond stitch. They're heated. Got this roll cage. It's got an aftermarket steering wheel, aftermarket exhaust, Trinity Racing exhaust. Got paddle tires with it, assault bars. This thing's badass. This car is fucking fun. So I'm gonna be giving this one away next. This one's gonna be fun. That's a fun car to ride. But right now, we're doing the 2007 Harley Davidson Road King. It is called the King of the Road giveaway. It's got a 26-inch front wheel, 52 spokes. It's got airbags on it, fully custom. Everything on this bike is custom. It's got ostrich print seat, complete audio system. Watch, you're gonna say welcome. Oh shit. Yeah, the Bluetooth pick. Louisville, for sure. Hey, y'all see what it says? Fuck your feelings. I learned, hey, I used to hear that shit in prison all the time. Dudes like, fuck your feelings. I'm like, man, these dudes are hostile. They're hostile all the time. Like, why they say that so much? If anybody's been to prison, I know you heard it. And an old dude told me one day, he's like, listen, man, the sooner you learn that that's a benefit, when you can just learn to like fuck your feelings, because prison's not a place, life isn't a place to get stuck in your feelings. I was like, oh, that shit makes sense. And so now on my tag, I got it on that. I had it on another bike too, man. And my bike just got blown up in a garage, caught on fire. I had a Bourget. I am so pissed off about that too, man. I thought it was gonna be all right because I have insurance on all my shit. And they said I took comprehensive insurance off of my Bourget. So now they told me it's not covered. I'm like, what? That bike's irreplaceable. They don't even make it anymore. It was a custom chopper called Bourget, made by Bourget Bike Works. You can't even get that same bike anymore. They don't even make it. I'm like, what? Insurance does not. When I go into my insurance page, it says $20,000 worth of coverage if something were to happen to the bike. But they said I took comprehensive off of it, and I did take comprehensive off. I just didn't realize that I'm not covered. Like, ridiculous. The bike been sitting for a long time, so I was like, you know what? I'm not riding it. I didn't realize that if it fucking somebody's garage blew up with my bike in it, that it wouldn't be covered. Bastards. So I had FYF on the tag for that bike. I got it on my BMW. I got it on my truck. Literally live like that, man. Fuck your feelings. You get caught in your feelings, man, you ain't going nowhere. Cuban flag. All right. Thank you for straightening that out, brother. Success over happiness. Not a first responder, just a regular guy. Used to drive with a suspended license and left the scene a few times. Oh, I see. But I'm current now, and no, that's not a game. I got you, brother. Now I understand that much better now. Thank you for clarifying. Adam Irish Conundrum. It was my fault when I tapped someone, and luckily they were cool. I admitted fault. Yeah. You got to be more careful, man. Adam said he was trying to sell weed one time. He got somebody hit his vehicle. It didn't work out for him. Hey, man. Exhumed corpse. What up, brother? Dude K said, I'm from Naples, old school local. We were fine, bro. Definitely took a shot, but we will bounce back. Hey, I heard that, man. That's what I tell people is like, that's funny you mentioned that. I just made a video recently about like when life, like every day, you know, we're presented with different fucking obstacles, different hurdles, fucking storms. Like you just be living life, everything's going good, and all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck? It's like a fucking hurricane just come through and shook your whole shit up, right? And so when that happens, because it's gonna happen, and it happens to every fucking buddy, right? When that happens, what's critical is like not to look at like the storm and the ravages of it and cry about the shit. No, look for opportunity. Look for opportunity to grow. Look for opportunity to rebuild and be bigger and better and stronger. That's what you get from the storms. So, yeah, that's critical, man. Keeping that mindset of, yeah, we'll be all right. We'll bounce back, you know? That's where it's at, having that mindset, man. So props to you, brother. Props to you, man. We got a lot of questions on here, man. I appreciate it. Adam Irish Conundrum. Good. You got your license back, brother. Cuban flag. Norfolk said, I got to get back to work. Glad to see you back on YouTube. Hey, man. Appreciate it, brother. Be safe. Have a good night. Have a good day at work. Anthony Garcia, what's good? Checking in from SD. Anthony Garcia from San Diego. Wait, South Dakota or San Diego? When I hear SD, I think San Diego, which is where I'm at. But what's good, brother? Michael Blade, FPV. What's good, man? How you doing? Bill McDonald, were you one of those that took... Oh, my God. If I could share my email right now, my email from when I started buying Bitcoin, I've kept so I have different emails. And when I was buying crypto, I had a different email specifically for when I was buying crypto. When I started buying Bitcoin, it was $600 per coin. The first time I bought Bitcoin, I spent $18,000. Bitcoin was $600 a coin. I spent $18,000. I went to LA, my buddy who told me about it. I spent 18 grand on Bitcoin. That's $600 a coin. Fuck. Oh, I got none of that no more. 0 Bitcoins. Yeah, I took a lot of losses, brother. And this is the thing, man. Crypto is great. Digital currency is amazing. There's a fuck ton of money to be made in it. But, and this is why I quit doing YouTube, right? When you're not dedicated to something 100% and you're just dicking around, chances are you're going to mess up. And that's what happened with me with crypto. Was like, I was learning about it, but I wasn't all in. I wasn't dedicated 100%. You know, I was catching the waves, doing good a few times, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is cool, this is easy. I was even mining Bitcoin here at my house. It was crazy. One place that got me was a bot. I got lazy with my trading. I was like, my buddy told me about San Diego. I hear you, brother. Cool, man. Good to have you on here. My buddy told me about this trading bot. You could put money into this bitch and pull your profits every day. Yank your profits. Leave your money in. Yank your profits every single day. My buddy told me about it, and I'm like, I dumped some money in it, and I'm getting profit. I'm like, holy shit, I'm not even doing nothing. What? And I'm making money on this thing. So what I do, I go tell a friend, right? Because my buddy told me, and I'm making money. I tell a friend, they dump some money in it. I open an account for my daughter, for my wife, for my granddaughter. Man, I open an account for everybody. That shit was a scam. And I done told other people, they got all our money, all our Bitcoin in one day. Tricked us. So you got to be careful with it. My biggest point is that, like, there's money in it, but don't ever just listen to your brother, cousin, uncle, me here. Like, do your research. And if you can't dedicate yourself to it, don't fuck with it. For real. Man, I've been in trades where the shit is just dipping and you're just hanging on because it's an emotional thing. If you don't set points, like loss points, and you just hang on emotionally, this shit will start dipping. And now you can't, oh my God, you can't get out of it. You're stuck. And you're just watching your thing go, like your value. It's like, oh my God, you just jumped off a building. It's no good, man, when that happens. But the highs are great, man. Why am I not monetized? Yeah, I think I got you on that one. Got 3 stand-up jet skis. Hey, Jacob Cannon, that's dope, man. Them stand-ups are bad. Should be 30 likes. Y'all heard it, man. 30 people watching. Should be 30 likes. Rotten Apple News, what up, brother? How you doing, man? Adam Irish Conundrum, he said he gets all the notifications. That's great, man. I'm glad you do. Bike does match a Gem 100. I got so much red shit. I love red. It ignites me. It's like, fuck, let's go. We got shit to do. Like, it's something that just fuels my fire. You know, and like, they've done a lot of study on it too, the psychology behind different colors, what they do to people, but everybody responds to different colors differently. For me, it's red. Like, let's fucking go. We got shit to do. They messed up with me. When I had 200 subs on the channel, I had content on petty jerks. Oh, no shit, man. Damn, Adam. Hate that. Scott Adcock, yeah, ever been to Louisville? Support and glad you're back on YouTube. Yeah, I think I caught that one a minute ago. Yeah, I've been to Louisville. For sure. It's beautiful up there, especially October. Guys, if you haven't been through the Blue Ridge during October, when the leaves are turning, you got to go, man. You got to go. B-Rad G in the house. Brandon Powell, what up, brother? Richie Rich. Oh, man, what happened? First time on live from Canada. I vibe the weight setup color of this set is dope. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Hold on, I'll turn the light on and go show you guys. Quadrex, my homie. What's up, brother? Good to see you on here, man. Quadrex is fucking loyal. He's been riding since day one, all the way from Ireland. He don't fuck around. He was riding when he was in the hospital. Oh, man. Dog's home, though. He's doing good, man. I'm glad to see him home. It's that kid, 916. What's up, man? Blessings and respect to everyone in the chat. Yeah, 100%. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, we got one of the dumbass trolls in here trying to put sex trolling in here. Ain't nobody buying into your shit. Get off here. Dude K, busy working today, didn't make the gym, so out doing my second 2-mile walk of the day, listening to the beat, get it in, don't stop grinding. Let's go hustle, man. Like, people are like, oh, I don't got time. No, bitch, you didn't make time. There's fucking time. It's just 24 hours in a day. Even if you got to do something minor, do something, right? I mean, people say it all the time. You can't eat the elephant all in one bite, but you can take a fucking bite at a time of it. Like, always stay active. Find time, make time, make time. There's time. You got to make time. Dude, K, blessings to those who lost their homes or live in Hurricane Ian. But after a hurricane and storms, just generate business. Yeah, 100%, man. Black trolls spamming fuel. Man, let me see. Adam, see if you can unblock that fool that keeps coming on here, man. Send a virus to them. It's ridiculous. Ain't nobody trying to buy into your little sex crap. I mean, if somebody wants to see anything sexual, all they got... Oh, my light's unplugged. All they got to do is go on Pornhub. Nobody trying to buy into your dumb shit. Get off here, asshole. Let me plug my light in. Y'all, hold on 1 second. It's getting dark outside. Well, it ain't dark, but underneath my gym is dark. So, push the light up so you guys can see it. You'll see it. The red's fire, man. The red, to me, is just like, gets everything lit. Everything. I think I blocked the fool. Don't ranch unless. Quadrate said, I'll make you a red painting already in my plans. Appreciate your big time, brother. Yeah, no doubt, man. Thank you, brother. Yeah, everything's going good, man. I appreciate it. Think you blocked the fool? Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Any advice on becoming more engaging in public speaking? You have a natural charisma for storytelling, motivational speaking, bro. I'd watch a video series of you teaching it, man. Yeah, I got some advice on it. What y'all think about all the red? Red. What's you guys' favorite color? Which one does it for you? Which one like gets you lit? Like I said, it's different for everybody. I got some orange too now. Hold on. Got some more orange in here. But guess what? The orange ones, I got matching red ones inside. Just put the phone booth back in the house. Y'all want to see it? Oh, it's getting cold outside. So I'll just move this back inside. We had this thing outside. We just put it back inside in the house. So we've got red on the dog. Say hey, buddy. Tell him hey. Tell him hey. What about you? You want to say hey? Huh? Yeah? Yeah? What are you doing? You want your belly rub? You want your belly rub? Show him you want your belly rub. Come on. Okay. Lay down now, rub your belly. Oh, oh. And this is what makes it super nice. So we put the phone booth back in. We got red letters too. But the kitchen is what, like, really just does it. It's dirty right now. It's dirty right now, but we'll have it clean in a couple of days. Don't worry. When it gets all clean, when we get it all put back together, I'm gonna come on here and do a video. I'm actually gonna do a video about doing Airbnb, because Airbnb, you can actually get into Airbnb without owning a place. Yeah, those cabinets are super nice, man. The cabinets are super nice. The whole kitchen is custom. But you can get into Airbnb without actually owning the property. A lot of people don't realize that. Like, I didn't know that till a couple of years ago. One of my friends, she was telling me that she was doing it. So she was subleasing or leasing places from other people and then turning around, putting it on Airbnb. Now, she was paying them extra money just for them giving her the access to the place to be able to Airbnb it. But she was killing it, like, big time. So there's a lot of ways to get into Airbnb, but it's big money. It's like really, really good money for sure. Yeah, for sure. Oh, advice on becoming more engaging in public speaking. Yeah. So it begins right here, right, in your mindset. So number one, to be able to go do public speaking, right, is not the easiest task, right? So it's what you're telling yourself. Are you capable of doing it? Damn right you are. Are you telling yourself that you're capable, right? So that's why I say that it begins in the mindset. So if you're telling yourself, this is what I want to do, you don't fear all the people out here that you're about to speak in front of at all, because you know you have a story. Everybody's got a fucking story. It doesn't matter. Anybody has a story. You just got to be confident in it. You got to be confident that what you tell people, no matter what your story is, you're providing benefit. You might change somebody's life with a simple story that you have to share. And so really being confident about it. Watch some other people that do public speaking. Watch how they carry themselves. Watch how they speak to the crowd. Watch how they're engaging with the crowd. Because there are some people that do public speaking that'll put the whole crowd to sleep. You're just like, you don't want to do that. I've done it a couple of times myself, not putting them to sleep, but public speaking. And that's one of my most comfortable things to do. And the first time I ever done it was no plans whatsoever. This is crazy. I was out doing a public, a challenge, a fitness challenge in the public, just randomly, right here in San Diego. I was down at Waterfront Park. We got San Diego homie in here. He knows where Waterfront Park is. I was down at Waterfront Park, had my pull-up bar behind the car. People would come by and be like, hey, what's up? You want to do a challenge? I'll pay you $100. Hang from this pull-up bar for 100 seconds, and I'll give you $100. I actually have one person that ever done it. But what that done was people were like, oh, what? I don't know. But it opens the door to conversation. And now I get to start speaking to them and tell them my story. And in telling them my story, hopefully I'm encouraging them and motivating them. And I'm telling them, listen, we got two paths that we could take. Most people take the path of least resistance, right? If you know, look, we got to go over there. We got to go over there. And there's two paths. One of them, it's just a straight, narrow path, no big deal. There's no barbed wire. There ain't no barricades. There ain't no booby traps. None of the bad stuff that begins with a B. There's none of that. But the other path, it's got all that shit on it. Barricades, booby traps, barbed wire, dangers. Which path would you take? Most people are going to take that straight, easy path of least resistance, right? And so when I would be talking to people, sharing my story with them, I'm telling them, look, you'll never grow when you take the normal path that most people take, which is the path of least resistance. If you constantly just take that path, you're never learning as you go. Challenge yourself. Take the fucking path that's booby-trapped. Obviously, don't run in it blind, like without looking. It might blow yourself up. But take that path. Take the difficult path. Take the path that is going to challenge you, that's going to push you, because that's how you're going to learn. That's how the fuck you're going to grow. You know what I mean? That's what's critical. And so on public speaking, I was out one day doing a challenge, fitness challenge, and I challenged. Hold on one sec. Let me set my stand up. I was actually setting up my my station, my pull-up bar, and this guy pulls up beside me. He had a BMW, and he's like, "Bro, it's a nice BMW. I like it." Mine was wrapped in like a chameleon colored wrap. And so we start talking. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing a challenge right now. You want to do it?" I'm like, "What's up?" His name was Lance. I can't see you guys. His name was Lance Growth. And he's like, yeah, I'll do it. And so we start talking. He tries to do the challenge. He doesn't win, obviously. Lance, if you're watching, he's my homie. He did give it a try, though. And so anyways, when we're talking and I'm sharing my story with him, he's like, "Bro, I need you to speak for me." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Just tell your story, like public speaking." I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it. No problem." Man, as I'm here doing my challenge, the news cameras start pulling up. Like a bunch of people are pulling up. They're putting up a podium right here at Waterfront Park. And little did I know this guy Lance was actually doing a public event that day. And so he's like, "Bro, you're going to be up next after me." I'm like, "What?" "What are you talking about?" He said, "I need you to speak. You said you'd speak for me. You're up next." I'm like, listen, I had never, ever, ever even prepared myself for it. And I was thinking, do I go do this? But I knew I have a story to tell people. Like, I know I want to encourage people as on a bigger platform as possible. And I get to go out here and tell people in person, like all these people, my story. And it was great, man. It was an exciting thing. And then to be able to talk to the people afterwards. And it was cool. So really, you just got to know, listen, man, you got a story, be confident in it, be courageous about it, and don't put the people to sleep. If you have to, practice in a mirror, literally. That's what people do. People that do a lot of public speaking, a lot of times when they started out, they practice speaking in a mirror. Watch other people, obviously, right? Richie Rich said, "That's a nice piece of property, man. My dream gym. Appreciate you, man." Metallic blue and green. Yeah, I love that. I love green too, man. I love green. Yeah, that's a good color. Yeah, Judge, definitely a prick, man. He should have gave time served. You know, if he would have, my life wouldn't be what it is today. So he was a prick, and he should have did things differently. But I would not be where I'm at today. I wouldn't be the person that I am today because I would have never went to prison and done the escape, got put into solitary confinement. So it worked out for the best. Who knows why that judge made the decision that he made, but it worked out for the fucking best because now I'm over here sharing this shit with you guys, you know, reaching people around the fucking world, literally. And so, yeah, you know what? The judge, he made his decision, and you know what I would tell him right now? Fucking, I didn't like the decision you made, you fucker, but thank you, is what I would tell him. And fuck your feelings. Rotten Apple News, just talked to a young man about life for a half hour. I'll have to watch a replay. Just seen the title. Yeah, appreciate you, brother. Quadrate said, "I was going to mention the pull-up bar you built. Awesome, you did that. You're on a different level. Thanks for enlightening others." I have one of those in Florida that goes behind the truck. Well, I have my truck in Florida. I wish I would have left the damn thing there because now it's over here. It's messed up. But I have a pull-up bar. I was going to do those challenges again, and it's still in Florida. I'm going to do them when I go back. I'll just have to do them behind the BMW. Mike Alves, what's up, brother? Is it Alves or Alves? Not sure. Two things where there are a lot of snakes in Florida, where you were riding your jet ski, and you need to see if you could get on No Jumper podcast. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of snakes in Florida. Anywhere in Florida I've ever been, there's always snakes. Where I lived at, there's a lot of water moccasins. I hate those damn snakes. Adam 22, I got to grow my channel, grow my content. I'll get on there one day. Definitely. Rotten Apple News, that is the beast system I am fighting against so others won't get caught up. Yeah, I heard that, man. CD, I missed it. What was the judge's decision? Rotten Apple News, need someone to help drive, move, anything. I'm free to assist. Hey, that's cool, man. I know everybody appreciate that. Hey, everyone, share these videos for real. Let's help build the channel up again, 100%. Appreciate it, man. Definitely got to get back monetized. More so that YouTube will push my content out, because when you're not monetized, they're just like, yeah, fuck off, you little peon. No, I did not. I did not hit up Big Lance. We have talked before on Messenger, and I know you mentioned that he's going through some shit, and I've actually seen that on Facebook that he's going through some shit, but I've just been busy, man. Like, I had to just stop what I was doing right now just to jump on this live. Just we got to get this house done and get out of here by next week, and so I just been fucking busy. I was like, I got to get on a live, so I haven't hit him up yet, to be honest with you. Two things where there are a lot of Adam 22. There was something else I was going to answer. Oh, what was the judge's decision? What he's talking about is years ago when I got charged in court, I sat in county jail for 2.5 years, and then I was basically put in a situation where I was going to have to go to trial for 3 different charges: second-degree murder, attempted murder, and leaving the scene of an accident involving a death. Well, in Florida, if you lose trial for anything, whatever the maximum is for that penalty, that crime, they're going to give you the maximum, period. If you go to trial and you lose, your ass is getting everything. They're going to throw the book at you. Well, I was only guilty of leaving the scene of an accident involving a death, right? Fine. I take that. It is what it is. But we had a malicious prosecutor that, because I wouldn't take a plea deal of manslaughter, they charged me with first-degree murder and then dropped it to second-degree murder and then offered me a plea deal after 2.5 years of manslaughter. I said, no, I'm not taking it. Take it. We're going to trial. My attorney's like, we got a beat, no problem. Well, when I didn't take that charge, they added 2 more charges on leaving the scene of an accident involving a death and attempted murder. I'm like, holy fuck. Now I've got to go to trial on all 3 charges. You're not going to win trial for 3 charges. It's not happening. And so I said, you know, I'll take the manslaughter plea deal. And when I took that, we got to plead my case to the judge in court in Duval County, Jacksonville. And so pleading my case to the judge, the 3rd day after everything was said and done, he calls me in front of the courtroom. He said, it's clear to the court what happened was an accident. Had you went to trial, no criminal jury would have found you guilty. I'm like, okay, you just said I'm innocent, which I'm innocent of manslaughter for sure, which is what I pled out to because my back was against the wall. But he just said, the judge out of his own mouth said, if I would have went to trial, no criminal jury would have found me guilty. Then he said, but because you didn't tell us what happened, I'm going to give you 10 years to think about it. I was like, bitch, you just said I'm innocent, and now you want to give me 10 years to think about something? The fuck? What are you doing on the bench? Take your ass back home. So that was his decision, man. Suggestion: ask viewers to set YouTube to autoplay. I'll leave your channel open and let the videos keep running. Oh, no shit, I didn't know it does that. I didn't even know. That's crazy. Well, listen, Rotten Apple News just said, I did not even know that was an option. But if you guys know how to do it, that'd be great. If you can just put autoplay on your channel. The other thing too is, if you haven't turned on your notification bell, like we have a ton of subscribers, but if you haven't turned on your notification bell, what happens, like when I'm gonna do a live or another video is coming out, you don't get notified. You're subscribed, that's one thing, but you don't get notified unless you turn on your notification bell. So if you haven't done that, be sure to turn on the notification bell. If you haven't got your chance to win this bike right here, you got to go to the website, FYTON.org. Get you either a t-shirt or a mindset training program. FYTON.org. It's called FYTON.org. That means fuck your thoughts of negativity. Huge brand. Like, when you back this brand, you're backing something that means something in life. Like, you can stand on that shit for sure. Brand's not going nowhere. It's going to be around forever. So you're backing a huge brand. For every 10 people that enter to win this bike, I'm sending my course, my Mindset Mastery course, to a person in prison. So it doesn't really get any bigger than that, man. Like, that's dope. And you can win the bike right now for 35 bucks. The entry's low right now. So if I was you, I'd take advantage of it. It's huge right now. But yeah, if you could do what Rotten Apple News said, put your YouTube on autoplay and leave the channel open and let the videos keep running as much as you possibly can. That'd be fucking awesome of you guys. Anybody wants to do that. Can't believe there was no appeal. Yeah, when I got to prison, I filed for tried to do an appeal. But because I took the deal, I pled out, I couldn't get it reversed. But you know, like I said, I went through what I went through, and now it's made me a better person. I'm here to share my story with you guys. So I'm grateful for it, man. Joining Toastmasters as well, Nationwide Public Speaking Development. Yeah, they're great, man. There are groups in almost every city in America. Just learned about it. Yeah, it's an amazing group for sure. They have that in prison. Toastmasters in prison. They do. We got to talk to get you up to speed on why your channel is a slow grow. I'm screaming it from the mountaintop. Yeah, no doubt, brother. Mike Alvaz, my last question. I don't know if you answered this. What happened to the guy you escaped with? Last I heard, Justin was living in the Bahamas. When I talked to him, he told me he started a salvage boat business. So basically, what he does is not a little boat. This bitch is pulling up yachts, big, dumb, ridiculous boats. So a boat sinks in the water or has some type of major issue. He gets them from the insurance company and restores them, like big money shit. He restores them and sells them. And last I talked to him, he said he was moving to the Bahamas. He got married and said, yeah, he was moving to the Bahamas. I haven't talked to him in a while, though. That was the last I heard. You won't miss those neighbors, brother. No, I will not. I definitely won't. Prayers for you and the fam. Good luck on the move. Stay safe, stay positive, stay strong. Get sober and stay sober. People, I'll do autoplay. Hey, I appreciate that, man. We're going to do a cross-country live, guys. You're going to definitely, everybody that's on here will end up being on that cross-country live because that shit's going to be playing. Put it in the car. We're going to rip across the country. I'm going to be towing the bike because I got to bring the bike with me for the giveaway. And you can be riding cross country, answering questions, going to the store with me to the pit stops to get gas. I'm not doing the hotel thing. I've done it multiple times. I've crossed the country like 6 times in the last year. I'm just done with getting the hotel. It makes the trip just that much longer. So what I normally do is I'll go drive as much as possible. And then, you got to stop and get gas and get some snacks, whatever, food, whatever it is that you're eating. And hit the rest areas, but then I'll take me a nap for about 2 hours and then hit it straight back at it. So about to be doing that by next week, man. So that'd be fun. That's definitely, if we ain't at 4,000 watch hours by then, we're definitely going to be at 4,000 watch hours during that trip. So, listen, guys, I appreciate everybody on here. Remember, if you haven't got your entry to win the bike, head on over to FYTON.org, FYTON.org. Get you an entry. And until then, I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow, man. You guys have a great night. Fight on. Keep your heads up. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Appreciate everybody on here.